What's up, you guys? James Strickland here. Welcome back to another video in the rack with Swimhack. So you OGs that have been with me for a very long time, I really appreciate you guys sticking around. I promise I have not left the building. I saw your comment last week, one of you guys. I have just dropped the ball. I just dropped the ball. There's no excuses. Life kind of got in the way. Bought a new house, if you guys know, and it's just been a little bit of a hectic year. But I want to keep you guys in the loop. If you guys have been following on Instagram, you know kind of what's going on. But some of you guys over here on YouTube want to definitely have a recap and have a little more descriptions about what's going on in my life. And here I am to let you know. So first off, I want to kind of catch you guys up. Got some videos I want to show you guys of what has happened in this last year or so, like last 6 months. That I've kind of been off YouTube. If you guys follow me on Instagram at Swimhack, you kind of know, but here's a little in-depth look at it. So check it out.
So this was the first week of March, and I was very excited about this workout. Things have been ramping up to this date, and was ready for this workout. This is a PR, 607 pounds for 3 solid reps. I was absolutely ecstatic. You'll see, obviously, here in a second. I would have actually gone for a 4th there. Very excited. Show you guys just a different view here. Nice clean pauses. I'm happy with that. So just 1 week later, and actually it was the next workout week, we took sort of a pseudo deload in between these sets. So basically, or between these dates. So it was 607 for 3 1 week, and then we did 500 for some reps just to kind of back off. And then this following week, the second week or the second workout week of March, we are going to put up yet again another PR, 636 for 2, self lift off, no less. A little bit excited there. Show you guys just a little different view in the rack. Very solid. So let's see, we've got right after the 636 for 2, wanted to go for another PR here. My personal best is just under 650, or just right at 650 for a self lift off, no spot PR. Gonna go for 656. A little bit crooked there, but pretty happy with that. So I'm going to pause it there just a second. So you guys that have been absolutely following me, very much appreciated. If you go back just a little bit under a year ago, I didn't tear my pec, but I definitely had a big scare, and that was with this exact weight. So this is an absolute huge win for me, because it's the most I've touched since that particular incident where I strained my pec pretty bad and had to basically go into the showdown meet with a handicap where I benched the bar and just kind of coasted through that meet, try to make the best of it. But I've been limping ever since, just kind of nursing that injury and just making sure I took some time off, as you guys know, on the last recap. But took some time off, healed everything up, got my mind right, got back on the horse here. And so this being the most that I've ever benched by myself, alone, with no spot, especially not in a meet situation, just about 14 pounds or so shy, rough numbers there, of my meet PR. So I am absolutely on fire here, excited. But show you guys the top view in the rack with Swimhack. Boom. Now I'm a little bit, I don't like to have that much to touch and go, but you know, it is what it is. So here we go. This is the meet that I was training for. This is basically a redo of the APF pressing the pieces together. It's a bench press only meet benefit for autism. It's up in Chicago, Illinois. I've got the great Eddie Cohen over here on the right-hand side, you can see, and basically had him show up and just cheer me on for the meet. Had some really great lifters here for a great cause, raised some money for autism awareness. And it's nice and cool in Chicago, so I am prepared for a really, really good day. My opener on this particular day was 6:22 and absolutely flew up faster than my openers ever felt. Opted to go for a nominal 6:51 on a second attempt. I'm gonna go ahead and show this lift to you guys. Took the whole family up. It was really, really fun trip to Chicago, hanging out, just seeing the sights for a couple days, enjoying some food. You guys, if y'all follow me on Instagram, y'all saw some of these posts. Here we go. Now, no lie, I was definitely nervous about this lift. It's 650, always a big number. Boom, just powered through it. Just absolutely killed it. Very, very excited about that. I did go on for a third, and I wanted to chip it to just go about 673 just to get a PR. I was not fully peaked for this meet, so I definitely didn't want to aim for 700 just yet. So I basically took 677. I'm not going to show you that lift. If you follow me on Instagram, you can see that lift, but basically just to cut the video a little bit short on time, wanted to catch you guys up with how everything. So I'm showing you the successful lifts, but this is the third best lift for myself of all time at 41 years old. So I am really happy that I've still got it. I'm right there on the edge. It's just got to be a perfect day to get that 670 plus and a 700 plus. So that is the APF pressing the pieces together meet. The APF is a great federation. It's actually the first one that I ever started in. So I got a lot of great friends up in the north area of the US, and that's typically where a lot of the APF meets are. They're all over, but I really enjoy going up there because I have a lot of guys that follow me on Instagram and on Facebook, and we chat all the time. And I want to go up and see those guys and see what's going on with them and actually talk to them in person versus on the internet. But definitely very, very exciting. So this is another meet. I'm pause it real quick that I was ready to go and actually peak for. So I took some time off from April, not necessarily off, but basically backed off for a couple weeks, ramped up the training again, had some really, really good lifts, had some 630, 640, 650 numbers leading up to this meet. This is in June, so this is literally about 2 months and 1 day later. And it was in Austin, Texas, an RPS meet. Renee is one of my longtime friends and lifting partners here. He's actually the chairman for the RPS Texas. So shout out to him for having me out for this meet. I will give you some backstory on this. If you follow me on Instagram, you kind of know the story, but and definitely follow me over there at Swimhack. But this meet was a really, really well-run meet, in my opinion. I just didn't prep for it the way that I should have, so I take full responsibility for that. But it was definitely a very, very hot day in Austin, very humid day. It was probably about 100 degrees, and inside we had a lot of people, so it was definitely hard to get some room and kind of stretch out and just get some breeze. So I got there a little too early. It was a full power meet. I went in during squats, thought I had timed it just right. I obviously did not. I waited about 2 hours in the sweltering heat, no less. I should have sat in the car or made arrangements otherwise because I was not competing until bench. But that definitely zapped a lot of my energy. No excuses, but I know what to do in the future. But I opened up with this, and this is all that I actually got. So let me show you here. This is 622 on the bar and 282 kilograms. Got a solid lift off and felt really strong, but just did not have the power through that I really wanted. I did opt after this lift. See there, it's just a little bit sluggish. and that definitely got in my head. Pause it there just to continue on telling you about the meet. So I did go for a 650 because I was basically trying to mimic the meet that I did in April, and 650 didn't come off my chest the way it should. I do feel that the commands were a little bit exaggerated. That's my personal opinion, but again, I should have prepared for that. If you saw the lift just prior to this in training, it was a little bit of a touch and go lift. So that's on me. And I don't train with the start command. Not that it was something that I really think I should have trained with. I do think I had a little bit too long of a start command on that one. It was a little bit exaggerated from what I can tell. But then again, I'm not sitting in the judge's seat. So, shout out to those guys, spotters and everybody for keeping me safe. I did take like a 660 after the 650 miss, thinking I could just power through it, and had a little bit of a strain in my right pec. So I shut it down for the day. I'm not going to lie, I left the meet with my tail between my legs a little bit. I felt a little bit defeated, knowing that I just put up a freaking solid 650 not 2 months earlier. Diet, stress levels, everything was on point. The only thing that I can think of that didn't make sense was that I just was beat red from the heat and dehydrated and exhaustion. And I just didn't have my edge. So I shut it down from this meet and took some time off. And here I am back again.
All right, so you're caught up for the most part. There was a couple of training days in there that I missed. Again, I dropped the ball on that. I am sorry, but some of you guys that like to follow the weekly recaps, I'm gonna try to get those back in to the routine. I've got my studio set up. I've got my video editing software, which is actually the biggest thing. That was the problem. I had an old computer that just crapped out on me, and I could not get the videos edited in a timely fashion. And so now I'm all hooked up, ready to go. Hopefully the lighting looks good. Hopefully the audio looks good. You guys leave me a comment and let me know. But I've definitely worked on the Deep End 2.0. I've got some new equipment that you guys are going to be seeing me use here in the next few videos. But leave a comment below. I want to know some suggestions because I do need some content. I'll tell you straight up. I've got some things that I've got that I want to put out for you guys, but I would love to hear what you guys want to see from me. Got some how-to videos that I've been working on that I've already shot. I just need to edit them down, and some things that I'm going to be doing training-wise for my actual bench training, which I'm going to be doing a bench-only meet, probably December timeframe, as long as everything feels good. Obviously, going for a 700-pound bench is going to be the goal. So Road to 700 pounds is still on the agenda. I've got some other goals for full power. So I'm going to be doing a little bit of squat, a little bit of deadlift, but nothing too crazy, just because I want to keep my energy conserved for the big lifts. So as we get heavier with bench, right now we're sitting about the mid fives for some reps last week. And actually I'll say low fives because we did 501 for a couple last week. And this week we're probably going to aim for around 515 for a double, just to kind of feel things out. I haven't had any significant amount of weight on me since that meet in June. So here we are in September. And so basically it's been a couple months. I really didn't do anything. I'll tell you straight up. Schools were getting back into session. Last part of the summer was just hectic with the kids and family time and vacations. All very enjoyable. But when I talk about balance with you guys, that's exactly what I'm talking about. Sometimes you just got to take some time off, if necessary, to kind of keep those other areas of your life balanced. Now I'm back in the rack, ready to go. Things are feeling good. The thing is, it just feels a little heavy because I haven't had any significant weight on me. Literally 500 is the most that I've benched or squatted or, well, deadlift about 600 in the last 2 months. So that 2 month, 8 week time frame is enough for me to kind of lose the edge. Nothing, no big deal. Got it back in probably 3 weeks. I'll probably be back in the 600s here in the next 4 weeks or so. So with that said, I'm fresh. My joints feel good. I don't have any kind of stress that's bothering me. Everything is balanced. That's the key to me being able to succeed at an elite level without injury, without any significant stalls in progress. So anyways, keeping you guys in the loop. Let me know in a comment. I'm going to still keep the Q&As going. I don't have any for this week, but definitely hit me up with a question in the comments. Shoot me a DM over on Instagram at Swimhack. So be sure to follow me over there if you want to kind of up to date some of the meals that I'm eating, some of the cool places I'm going, things like that, that maybe I don't cover here on YouTube. But definitely hit that subscribe button and follow me along. Hit the notification, turn the notifications on. Definitely follow me. Share this video. Like it if you like it. If you don't, dislike it. I don't care. Show me how you feel. But leave a comment and I'll enter you for a chance to win one of my 8-week bench programs or full power programs. And I'll definitely hook you guys up. I want to get some involvement here. I want to hear what you guys think about my videos, about my life, about my training, what you want to hear. And I'll definitely put that into the mix. But until then, I want you guys to stay safe in your training. Be cool. Don't be mean to people. There's a lot of love that we need in this world right now, a lot of hate going on. Don't be one of those fools that does that, because I don't like that at all. I don't stand for it. But keep your training up, keep it cool, and follow me along, and we will see you guys next week. See ya.